Hello everyone, this is Robert.Condie with MBA Real Estate. I wanted to go over down payment resource today. For many of you, you're going to be getting my emails with properties, and we may have set you up looking for ones with down payment resource. If we didn't, you can still look for this. Just know that not all of the properties will have it. So when you look at a property, you're going to see this little green dollar sign here. You can actually click on that. Once the website loads, you're going to see options. First one is the one you're most likely going to be looking for, which is the down payment programs. These are programs that are specific to the property that you picked and the details that you put in above. After that, we're going to see affordable first mortgages. These are mortgages which will actually be in place. Your lender may be the one to offer these, and they are actually the broker who brings that to you. So be sure to bring it up if you want to find out about one of these. But don't be disheartened if your lender already has something planned out for you. Tax credits. This is something that you should speak to your tax associate or an actual tax attorney, depending on how much information you need. These could be very, very helpful. In this case, there is actually an additional one where Kettering University for this property or the area offers its own assistance programs. Once you've seen what's here and you know what you're actually looking for, you're going to click on the Learn More button. A little pop-up's going to come up, and it's going to have very valuable information. The first thing out of this that I would look at is either the provider's website or the guide flyer. I generally look straight towards the flyer, as this will tell you the things that you really, really need to know. As you can see for this property, it has to have not owned a home in the previous 3 years, which is something that most people don't realize. It's not ever owned a home. Most programs will be not in the last 3 years. So if you've owned a home before, you're not excluded from these programs. That's something big to take away, and please tell your friends and family about it, because a lot of people think that they can't get anything like this because they've owned a home once before in the past. That's not right. There's going to be income limits. So if you click on the blue link, you'll get to see that. There's a sales limit and a credit score. There's also, what in this one, and in most of the other ones, there's going to be some form of buyer education. We can close that, and you can actually see now here one of the other ones is the approved education providers. On here, it's going to show you all this resources to go towards, but the main one that you're going to want is this housing educators in your area. You can click on that. You're going to select your county. In this case, it's Genesee. And as you can see, here are the 3, including one in Lansing, which I'm not quite sure as to why that's there. But there's 2 main ones here which will be able to give you your buyer's education. This should only be a small education, and they hold it quite often. So be sure to do this as quickly as possible, but don't freak out and think that it's going to be months and months until you could get this done and you have to sit there waiting for your home. As you've seen, it also had lenders, and there was actually the provider's phone. So if you wanted a little bit more information about it, you could actually call them directly. But make sure that one of the people that you always keep in contact with, and I'm going to be in contact with them too, and I'm going to be constantly asking you about it, is your lender. They're the ones who will be organizing most of this for you. They'll be sorting stuff out. You need to make sure you do your things, and it's awesome if you surprise your lender and get a whole bunch of it done early instead of them chasing you for things. Hopefully going over this helped, and most of the people who are looking for down payment assistance should find this very valuable because they don't know where to go first of all. And hopefully this video walks you straight through it. If you're not a client of mine, then you can go to my website. The details will be at the bottom of this video, and I'm more than happy to go over any of this with you, and we can take the journey towards owning a home and stopping paying inflating renting